Hi, welcome to Accident Injury Specialist website. Today we're going to be training you on how to edit content on your pages, particularly your static pages, some of the text and the images. We'll start with the About Us page here. And if you go to the Pages section, Static Pages here, you can click All Pages. Okay. From the back office here, once you're logged in, okay, and here's the About. Here are your pages on your site. Okay. And obviously, if you want the about, roll over the about and then click edit. Okay. Now, this is one way to access the static pages on your site. However, there's another way that's sometimes easier. If you're already logged in from the back office, from the front end, you can click edit page here on your dash or your admin quick menu that appears in the front end. I usually hold down the control key so that a new tab opens up. That way I can edit on one tab here and have the front end open for quick refreshing to see what my changes are going to look like. Okay, let's start with the image here. Okay, go ahead and click the image right here, and once you click it, you'll notice you have a X and an edit little pencil icon. Let's go ahead and click the edit icon. Okay, you can edit the original. You can replace this image here. Notice that the width is, oops, do a Control Z. It was 494 in that range. You probably want to keep it around that same size. It is aligned to the left, which actually causes the text to wrap around it, and it gives it this look so that the text is to the right. The size of it, obviously, I would keep it the same size. We have sized it so that it does make sense on the page. So the about section is another row versus and then we specialize here. This part is actually on the right, so we sized it proportionally for that very reason. Now, if you want to come in here, and that's pretty much all you need to know about images. If you do exit out here, you can add media. Just make sure that it's the same size, custom size, okay, and that it's aligned left, okay, and that's about it. Also, it does have some margin here. You'll notice here, and we've added margin as well, I believe. You know what? The margin's already added in the code. Great. So if you want to actually change text, you can actually change text. Obviously, change it here like this in this side of the visual editor. But you can also change text, which is actually sometimes I prefer to change it in the text tab here. You see a lot of code here, but I change it here between the HTML tags purposely because the editor sometimes can be a little quirky. So I would change the title here. I would change the paragraph content here. Okay, and same thing down here. Title here, paragraph content here. Always between the code blocks. See that? And but if you don't want to go there, you can just change it here. Just notice, do not touch the code blocks here. Because that there's code associated with that, and the site will actually produce code for that. Okay, and will produce HTML. So like that block quote is what actually makes this look centered and makes this look has a little different color text, a little different color font, and it adds that to the very bottom right. That's what this block quote here does. So if you wanted to then you would want to make sure that this block quote here stayed intact. Okay. And that's pretty much all you need to know about editing text and images. There is no slider for this page. SEO is already set, and that's about it. Once you're done, you want to click Update, and that will pretty much make the edits to the change. Now, if you're up here also, you can come in here and click View Page when you're done, if you don't have this page open right here, and it'll take you to the same place. Okay. So now this is basically your static pages, services, our doctors, all this content is pretty much the same, and making changes is pretty much the same. Let's go look at our doctors. It's got a little different format here, a little different layout. Um, yeah, let's go take a look at that right fast. Let's go to static pages, or from here quickly, even quicker than that, let's click edit page and come back here. That way we don't have to go search for the page. Our doctors comes up automatically, our doctors. And you'll notice there's a lot of code in here. So if you change text, be sure to change the text only and not the code blocks. Okay? And change the text and not the code blocks. And once again, so stay within the code blocks and change only the code blocks because there's a lot of HTML and CSS and that's involved with that, and the site looks the way that it does, and it has this bar across here, and it has this little icon here, and it has the V. Curtis Smith is shown this way, the clinic doctor is shown that way, the social icons, all of that is visually displayed the way that it is because of these code blocks here. So you want to make sure, once again, do not edit anything within the code blocks. It starts with a bracket and ends with a bracket. Only change the text only. Now you can change the actual email address, but inside the code blocks. But be sure to change within the quotes. Okay, you can see there. Okay, and if you delete a quote, you could literally mess up the entire block. So make sure that everything that you need here is within the quotes. Okay. All right, so that's that. And let's go ahead and look at maybe appointments is just a form. No need to change that. Frequently asked questions. Let's go look at that right quick. We're on frequently asked questions. Click edit page. Bring that over. Go ahead and close this one out. Okay, we're there quickly. We could have gone to all pages and gone down to FAQ. Okay, now this actually frequently asked questions uses an accordion. So you hit the pluses, and then the answers appear underneath the question. Okay, so the way this works is that it starts off having an accordion block. You'll see it there. It's an accordion group, so you don't want to touch that. And then it says it's going to be toggled. Okay, and the first one that we have set here starts here. Okay, you can go ahead and hit enter. We're going to separate this so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, and then this basically says let's start one frame here, one toggle here. Okay, and the title is going to be what makes your medical practice different from others. So if you want to change that title, be sure to change within the quotes only. Okay, then the answer is found right here. Okay, and then you end the toggle. Okay, and then you start a new one, and then there's the title inside the quotes, and then here's the answer. Okay, and then you end that toggle. Okay, and okay, you got another toggle again here with the title, and inside that, and so on and so forth. It goes down, and then finally at the very bottom of all of this is the closeout for the accordion group. So if you're going to change these, be sure to change them within, change the titles within the quotes. Okay, and then the answer comes in after here. Change only the text. Do not change any of the code blocks. Okay. Now, if you want to create a new one, you then would take this section here, go ahead and copy it, do a Control C or a right click copy, and then come down, hit enter, hit paste. Okay. Change out the title. Oops. Title. Okay. And then change out or we'll say answer, and then we'll make this question. Okay, click update, come back to the frequently asked questions page, hit refresh. Okay, and we added a new one down at the bottom called question, and if you hit the plus, answer comes out. Okay, it's that simple. And that's it. Now, in addition to that, we also have looks like we have an extra space down here, which actually gave it some more space. Here we go. This space right here. If we went backspace, then would then bring this toggle block here up in this space here, just like the other ones. Okay, and that's it. So you can go through, and if you need to change any of them, you can change them that way. Let's go ahead and click update again. All right, and click refresh. Okay. Now notice we have at the bottom of each page we have what's called call to actions. This text here has some bold to it, a little oversized here, and has a format that actually makes it pop a little bit. It's kind of sharp. That is changed down at the bottom of the text editor here. Make sure you change this text only and this text only here. This contact us now with exclamation. That is actually not part of it. We did change it up a little bit. No need to worry about that. But now here's the rest of the information. So change only this text only. Okay. All right. Let's go back. All right. Close that out. Let's go to the home page now. Let's talk about the home page. Okay. The home page has a slider on it, and then it has a rows of content here. Let's go look at this. Let's click Edit Page. Hold down the Control key so a new tab opens up. That way you can go back and forth and check your changes. Okay. All right. Now, the home page now, as you can see here, let's scroll back up to the top. All right. The slider is included because you'll scroll down here under slider options. It's chosen to turn it on for this page, and we are using the Revolution responsive slider, and the actual slider that we're using is homepage Revolution slider. Okay. The options for those are found here, Revolution slider. Okay, let's go ahead and Control, open that up in a new tab, and let's go look at that right fast. And the actual slider that we've chosen here is homepage Revolution slider. So let's go look. So we're not using slider 2, we're using homepage Revolution slider. In there. And you can access the slider options in here. Okay. And you can also edit the slides here. Okay. And the slide options, you then would edit the first slide here. And here are your slider options here. Okay. And here's the different text options here. Okay. Now the slider options and changing the slider is an in-depth study and does require a lot. There's a lot of animation and it's beyond the scope of our training tutorials, but if you did need help or did need access, then please request a user video from our management staff, but it is probably better that the trained professionals edit this. So I just wanted to show you where those options were, okay, and how that slider is included on the home page. Now let's edit the text options on the page. Let's start with book an appointment today. This is three columns here on the first row beneath the slider. Okay, we have book an appointment today. That title can be changed there. Here's the subtext. Do not change the blocks. Okay, here's the phone number, the email address. Everything should be changed within the quotes. Okay, here's the appointments. Let's look at that right fast. Okay, online form. There we go. And online form goes to the appointments page, /appointments. Don't change that. And that's it. After booking, here's the text. Here's the bullet points. Change everything within the blocks. You got it. Office hours can be changed here. Change everything only text only, not the box itself. Okay. Now, so we have directions and map. Yep, don't change that. Okay. Then you have here back in Paint Specialist, so on and so forth. Everything's pretty much the same. Be sure to change the text only and not the blocks. Okay. And everything will stay intact. Alright, that's pretty much it. Down at the bottom, let's go ahead and look down here. Back pain. Here's some stats. Let's look at that right fast again. Back pain. Let's go to the back pain section. Alright, here we go. We have a block that says progressive bar. It has a value of 80%. And it's pinstriped with this color. And here's the text that's showing on the bar. So, back injuries. So we have 80% showing, and then it says back injuries inside the actual progress bar. We have some progress bars here. Then we have it's time to get help now. It's time to get help now with the man, 75%, and some text. Let's go look at that. It's time to get it now. We have an infographic bar icon with a male right here, and the size is about 150. Don't change that, with a value of 75%. And then the text. Men are 75% more likely. Only change the text only. Anything changed within the blocks has to be changed within the quotes. Okay. 150, value 60, text. It's going down right fast. Get your free initial quote is next. Contact us now. Okay. Now that button is appearing there. It's a different style, so you can change contact us now. And then the text. And then down here we have let's see. We have underneath the contact us block, we have sports therapy. We have 3 blocks here. That can be changed here. If you'll notice here, we have down here we have sports therapy as the title on that block. We have the text within the block here, and then we have the titles again, the color of the block, and the text, and so on and so forth. The last one. Now, last but not least, to end this tutorial, I just want to let you know that if you do make a change or you do make an edit that you need to undo after you've already updated, go into the browse here under the revisions and come back and restore. You can restore. Okay. You can restore your revision. Okay. And then you can click. It'll show you side by side what you changed. You'll see the change, and then you say restore it. I'm going to undo the change that I made. Okay. All right. And it'll show you side by side. Click restore this version, and then when it goes back, you will see then you've undone the changes or the mistake that you made. Now that you can do that definitely if you've actually accidentally changed a code block, or for some reason the block looks completely different than what it used to be. More than likely you may have messed up and missed a quote, or deleted a quote on accident, or deleted a block on accident, or didn't understand the concepts of how to lay out blocks on accident. And so that, I mean, that's all understood. This takes a lot of experience to do. So, but we have included these videos so that if you did need to make quick text edits and changes, you could do that without coming to us and having us do that, and can make those changes to your site quickly and easily. Okay. Thanks, and I hope you have a blessed day. If you have any questions, please contact the manager over your site, and we'll either respond with another video or we'll email the answer to you. Thank you.